Budgeting. Why does budgeting, the word, feel like punishment? So there's a couple ways to fix that, the mindset around that. First and foremost, as an advisor, I'm big on this, and it sounds weird. We've talked about it on our show before. I'm not a big fan of the word budget. I prefer patterns because budgeting, look, in 20 years, I've always noticed that it doesn't ever pan out. And like, if this is you, like, do you avoid budgeting because it feels like punishment? You probably do, right? No one wants to talk about it, especially in a marriage. You're not alone either, okay? Most people associate budgeting with restriction, like almost like a diet or something. But let me talk to you about the mindset shift on this, because I think it's important of how we think of things, right? A budget or a pattern or some limitation, if you will, on your expenses isn't a limit in itself. It's a plan for freedom. So the way we tell ourselves about it does actually matter. It tells your money in a way like where to go instead of wondering where it went. Like, which one would you rather have, right? And when you build in things like joy, yes, fun money can be around, okay? It actually feels good to stay on track. I'm sure many of you watching here have tried this before and you've been in a budget. And it does feel kind of good. It also can feel rigid. So we have to find this balance, this happy marriage between the two. And that's what we're really talking about, right? So try this. Call your budget, instead of calling it a budget, call it a spending plan, all right? We have an investment plan, call it a spending plan. It changes everything. So I think this is important when you're talking about your money with your advisor, or even within your own marriage or within your own family, or even for yourself, right? How you tell yourself things when it comes to money has a big impact on ultimately the success of it.